Hey guys, weighing yourself and tracking it over time is a great way to keep on top of your health. It's technically as simple as standing on a set of scales, but there's a few considerations to make sure it's as accurate as possible. Firstly, clothing. Perhaps the most obvious one is what you're wearing when you weigh yourself. If you're weighing yourself at home on bathroom scales, you have a lot more freedom over what to wear compared to more public places like the scales at the local gym. Avoid jeans and jumpers and opt for light or minimal clothing, and definitely no shoes. Time of day, your weight can easily fluctuate by several kilograms across a 24-hour period. Your lightest is likely to be first thing upon waking, and your heaviest might be straight after your evening meal. Your schedule might dictate when you have the availability to weigh yourself, but a nice middle ground would be 1 to 2 hours after breakfast. Next is your hydration level. Overnight is the longest time that you go without food or water, and it's quite common to wake up a little bit dehydrated. This reduction in water weight will make you appear lighter than you actually are. The other times you might want to avoid weighing yourself due to dehydration is after a night of heavy drinking and directly after exercise. This is another reason that mid-morning is a good option because you've hopefully taken on some liquid with breakfast. Recent meals, it will come as no surprise that you get heavier after eating, but it can vary a lot by the macronutrient content of the meal, that is your protein, carbohydrate, and fat, not just the physical weight of the food. Carbohydrate binds to water in your system, which is why people going on a low-carb diet will see an immediate drop in weight. This is water weight, and it will come straight back when carbs are reintroduced. Other than not weighing yourself directly after an enormous meal, it's good to pick a day when your previous 24 hours of eating are reflective of your typical diet. The last consideration is where to place your scales. All you really need is for the surface to be hard and even. You want to make sure that all four corners of the scale are touching at the same time. You want to avoid carpets because they can lead to inaccurate readings. When it comes to tracking your weight over time, the best method and frequency is the one that you're going to keep doing. You could have a spreadsheet with 2 columns, the date and your weight. You could add it as a note in your phone or something physical like pen and paper. Try to record it straight after you've weighed yourself, as it can be very easy to forget that number later in the day. In terms of frequency, as a bare minimum, I would suggest weighing yourself once a year. I like to weigh myself every week just to get that feedback around how well I'm balancing my eating and my exercise levels. I record everything in a spreadsheet, which means with a few clicks, I can create a graph like this showing my weight over time. At one point, I gained 6 kilos in 4 months, which is 13 pounds. And that's an example of why a monthly or quarterly weigh-in might be more useful to catch any periods of weight gain or weight loss. Thanks for watching.